What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles. Now man, it has been nearly 2 years since the last episode of this series went live on the channel. A lot of you guys won't even remember this series at all because I just checked on Social Blade and I had 505 subscribers when I did the last episode of this series, which was like nearly a year before the previous episode of the series. It's been a strange one. So for you guys that may have never seen it or it's been that long that you completely forgot about it, let's just recap on exactly what this video and this series is all about. Well, basically, in my hand here is a 2004 Epiphone Les Paul Standard made in Korea. It was my second ever guitar. My first was a Squire Strat. I've told the story a few times on the channel, but you guys may not know it. Basically, I got a Squire Strat. I think it was like my 13th birthday back in like 2003. And I liked it. It was cool. I like playing the guitar. There was something about it which just, it felt right to me. I enjoyed playing it. But there was something about the Squire Strat which was not right. It just didn't click with me in the way that I should. I enjoyed learning to play guitar, but it really hindered my progress in the fact that I enjoyed playing the guitar, but I didn't enjoy playing the Strat, so I kind of didn't play guitar as much as I should, even though I really wanted to. I couldn't gel with it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I was pretty much going to give up playing guitar, and I decided that even if I do want to give up playing guitar, I really wanted to get myself a Les Paul because my favourite guitarist of all time is Slash. Obviously Slash plays Les Pauls. When I saw the Sweet Child of my music video, I just thought, man, that guy is the coolest guy ever in the world. And it's pretty much what made me start wanting to play guitar. I saw Slash and I was just like, that's what I want to do. I want to play guitar like Slash. So I thought, even if I don't stick with it, even if I give up playing guitar, I want to get a Les Paul and I could just hang it on my wall and just have this sort of cool thing to look at. And I got it and I started playing it and I absolutely just fell in love with guitar and music all over again. So that was probably 2004, 2005-ish, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly when it was, at some point around that period, and I used it for many years. I used it in every band that I've been in. I've used it in every gig. Actually, I don't think I'd used it in my last gig in 2014. I think it stood on the rack. I think I used my Gibson LPJ, my 2013 LPJ, which I don't have anymore. I think I used that throughout the whole show, and this was like my backup guitar. But it's been in every gig I've ever been to. I've played it in every band that I've ever played in, and yeah, it's almost like an extension of me, a part of me. So over the years, of course, with a guitar that's been gigged many times. It's been all around the area that I live in, the northeast of England. It's been put in back of vans. It's been put in back of cars. It's been dropped. It's had blood all over it. It's been through the wars. So basically, this guitar pretty much stopped working. The pickups stopped working. Or I think one of them stopped working. The tuners are short. Everything just didn't work anymore. So I thought, after starting this YouTube channel, I thought, why not start maybe repairing it? It's something that I want to do anyway. So I thought, why not do it and share the experience with you guys? So that is what I did. I stripped down this whole guitar, so it was literally just the body and the neck. I took all the wiring out, the pickups, etc. Took it all apart and pretty much put it back together again with brand new stuff. I put new wiring in. I think it's actually talked about this in part 4 of the series. I actually put new wiring in and I filmed it all for the video. I detailed all the progress that I did, the whole process, everything to do with rewiring the guitar, fitting the new pickups, stuff like that. And it turned out that the wiring just didn't work and I couldn't figure out why for many months. I took it to people who work on guitars. I took it to my granddad, who's an engineer, who basically knows all about wiring, soldering, capacitors, pots. He knows all about that stuff. I even took it to my local guitar tech and they couldn't figure it out. Basically, every single part worked. We knew the jack worked. We tested each volume pot with the pickups, they worked. We tested the tone control, that worked. The pickup selector, that worked. But when you put it all together, it didn't work. So it pretty much got left for like 10 months, which is what took us to episode 4. The last episode, which was on it was August 25th or 26th, 2016. So it's been nearly 2 years now. And basically during that time, I took the wiring out of an old Schecter that didn't work anymore. I had a neck break on it, and I wasn't going to bother getting it repaired, so I took the wiring out of that because it was a 2 volume 1 tone with a 3-way selector down here, and basically just stole that wiring, put it all in, and it worked. And I also mentioned in my last video as well that I added a kill switch here because the pickup selector is now down here. So I added a kill switch here, just basically to fill the void and it's always handy to have. And also DJ Ashbear, who played in Guns N' Roses, now plays in 6am and soon to be Pyromantic, is one of my guitar idols. And he has a kill switch here too, so I thought that's a really cool thing to go with. And also I took a sanding block down on the guitar. Basically I sanded all of the plasticky gloss look from the guitar, because the solid colours in the Epiphones are really glossy, really shiny, very plastic looking. So basically I took it all apart, I sanded it all down. As you can see, it's a lot more sort of matte finish now, which is super sweet. And that's pretty much where it took us to with part 4. Basically I recorded all the footage, nothing really works, I had to scrap everything. So basically part 4 was like an update video, and then literally I spent nearly the same amount of time on part 4, basically just recapping what I've just said. Basically what I've just said now is in part 4, so if you haven't seen part 4, you don't need to go and watch it now. If you have seen part 4 a couple of years ago, you probably forgot about it now. So yeah, pretty much it was a recap, and you probably forgot exactly what's going on with this guitar now, so hopefully that jogged your memory. But we are back towards the end of the project now. I know I said that in 2016, but we are officially nearly the end of the project now. I actually posted on social media pictures of the guitar and said I want to fix it back up. I'm going to get it all back up and running and finish the series off. And my dad actually said, I'll help you out. I'll basically help you buy the parts and get everything that you need to finish it off, because he actually bought this guitar, so it's kind of like a cool project that he wants to see completed as much as I do. So he was, I'm going to help you out. Which is great, because I'm actually a bit broke. I can't really afford the new parts for at least a couple of months, so this way it's going to speed up the process and it's going to allow me to have this guitar back in order, because pretty much a lot of my guitars recently have had maintenance issues. My LPJ, my 2014 Gibson LPJ, I dropped it on the floor, the strap came off, it smashed the jack in, completely ruined that. I need to more than likely rip the entire circuit board out, because Gibson started putting circuit boards in instead of pots, and it's why Gibson did that is beyond me. Basically I need to rip the whole lot out of the Gibson LPJ and basically just do what I'm doing with this. So who knows, we might actually start another series once this one is done, and we'll fix up the Gibson LPJ. But that one's basically can't be used at the minute. There's a few guitars like my BC Rich Mockingbird, which is absolutely amazing, but the pickups are a little bit muddy, so I need to swap the pickups out for them. It's not fantastic sounding, it's good, but it could be great. It could be great with a pickup change, but I can't really afford the pickups at the minute, so that's not getting used as much. My Schecter S1 is awesome, but the pickups just don't have that output, it just doesn't have the power and the drive that I want it to, because I think it's got the Seymour Duncan Customs in it, which aren't really my cup of tea, so I'm probably going to swap them out, but I haven't got the money to swap them out. But you're getting the gist. Basically money is the enemy at the minute. I don't have any, so basically a lot of my guitars aren't being used. So I thought, seeing as this one sounds absolutely killer, why not spend that little tiny bit more money on it, and we will get it all up and running. Because it was in the rack for 2 years, the neck was straight as hell, straight as a ruler pretty much. So I've done a bit of truss rod adjustment for the first time ever on a guitar. Adjusted the truss rod, I think I sorted it out. But I have noticed as well, which might have been while it's been sat in the rack, is I think the neck is slightly twisted. I think it's slightly going down that way. I think it's higher there, just by a couple of millimeters than it is here. And I noticed it, I don't know if it's maybe something to do with the frets instead, but when I play the guitar, I can really feel the bottom of the neck rub across my hand. I know you kind of do that anyway on a guitar, but like it feels a lot more prominent than it used to. And I don't know whether maybe it's because the neck's slightly twisted. I'm not sure how to repair that easy enough or cheaply enough, but it's still very much playable. Or maybe the neck shrunk over time, maybe the frets, maybe it needs a fret polish, I don't know. There's something about the neck which isn't quite right yet, and I'm going to figure that one out. But the guitar plays fine. So basically what we're going to do now, not in this video, but we're going to do over the coming videos, I'm going to put new back plates on, get some new controls for these, just some new knobs. Probably these. I've got this one off the Schecter and I quite dig it. I might just put these on it. Also going to be taking this out. This is basically just glued in as a placeholder. Going to take it out, going to foul the hole a bit more so it sinks into the body, then glue it back in. I'm going to replace these stock Epiphone tuners because actually they're Grover, but they're old, they don't work very well, they don't hold the tuning very well, so I'm going to get some locking tuners for it. Also the bridge or the tailpiece of it, whatever it's called, this bit here, On the E string, it's basically worn in a bit. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to show you. I'll try to put a picture on screen if I remember when I'm editing the video. But basically, I think the string's worn the metal away a little bit, so the E string is sort of fretting out a bit, and it's not really sounding how it's meant to sound. But apart from that, it's all pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to get a new tailpiece, bridge, whatever that bit is. I'm going to replace that. I'm going to get some fine sanding paper just to sort of sand out the scratches that I made when I took the sanding block to it. Basically just smooth it all out. Probably raise the pickup height on the bridge a tad, I think. And I don't know whether to change the nut. I might change the nuts. I'm not entirely sure yet whether I will. I'm not confident about doing it myself. I don't really know anyone in the local area anymore who can do it. So I might leave that for now and see what it's like, maybe change it out in the future. And then yeah, pretty much it's just restring, set back up, and yeah, then you'll start seeing it a lot more on this channel because this guitar sounds absolutely killer. And then before we wrap up this video, I'm going to just play you a couple of sounds from the Orange Rocker 15 that Orange Amps kindly sent me to review for you guys. The review will be up very, very soon. It's not done quite yet. I've been getting to know the amps. I've got the Rocker 15 and the Brent Hines Terror. I've been getting to know the amps quite a bit recently, so the review is coming because now I think I've got a pretty good understanding of how they work. So I'm using the phone audio in this video. I really hope it sounds decent throughout this video, and now you're going to hear the amp through the phone audio, so hopefully it's pretty decent too. But yeah, let's hear some quick tones before we wrap up this video. So right, that is part 5 of my Restoring My Les Paul series. Like I said, it's been nearly 2 years since the last episode, but I promise the next episodes won't take 2 years to come out. Hopefully it'll be in the next sort of couple of weeks. All the upgrades will be done. I'll film the whole finishing process, and yeah, then you'll start seeing this all the time on the channel. And I am super, super excited for that because this guitar fits like a glove. It plays amazing. It feels like a part of me. When I play this guitar, it feels right. It feels like home. And I'm really glad that I decided to randomly play the guitar again a few days ago. I just thought, I'm gonna see what it sounds like, what it plays like now. And when I played it, it just seemed right. So expect to see this guitar when it's finished on this channel. In most of the covers I do, reviews, you'll see this guitar all over this channel, and I cannot wait for it, and hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. If you enjoyed this video, it's a bit of a long-winded update video, a lot of talking, a lot of sort of going back in the past to sort of jog your memory, because a lot of you guys weren't even here in this video when the series was on. So yeah, it was a little bit long-winded, but hopefully it was worth it to sort of show you where I'm at with it, and hopefully you guys are excited for part 6 and potentially part 7, maybe part 8. I don't know how much is more to go, but definitely part 6, maybe part 7. And yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for the conclusion of this series. Then we'll find something else to do, because I've actually been really enjoying tinkering with the guitar again. I might actually start learning how to restore guitars, do work on guitars and that. Maybe post some videos about it, who knows. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. And if you're new around here, you can't wait to see what happens with this guitar, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, don't know where it'll be on screen, underneath the screen. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, then click all. That way you'll never miss out when a video goes live on this channel. My name is Doodles, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.